Have you ever lost a job before? If you have, what I have to speak about today is for you. If you haven't, maybe I should share the story of my friend with you. I have a friend of mine who lost his job a few months ago and was not employed for like 3 months, even though he even stays abroad. He had to stay and live on the finances or the funds he has set aside for the number of years he has been working. He had no need to call either me or my other friends or even family members back home to support him while he was unemployed. There's importance or there's need for us to set aside funds for emergency, aka emergency funds, aka financial accidents. Because through life, you're going to have financial difficulties, either by choice, by errors on your part, or by life itself giving you your own portion of life. And what do I mean by emergency funds? Emergency funds are funds that you set aside intentionally. Maybe a 50k every month, depending on your income, maybe a 30k every month, depending on your income. This fund is meant to be set aside to help you in case, just in case, there is an emergency. Surely there would be one, but I don't know the form or shape yours will come from. Yours could be health issues, it could be loss of job, it could be a car accident, it could be any kind of accident. It could even be a fire hazard in your house. It could be you getting back home and your son has broken the TV. These are all accidents and these are financial. These are things that put pressure on you. I'm going to give you 5 pointers that I have or that I use or I think you will need to help you prepare your emergency funds and reasons why you should. Because when you have emergency funds, it provides you financial security. Financial security is knowing fully well that you have something set aside that can take care of any liability that comes your way in the course of doing life. Secondly, it also makes you financially responsible. When you're financially responsible, what am I trying to talk about here? It's very difficult to set aside funds. This is the honest truth. It's difficult to follow through a budget. It's difficult to live life on a streamlined income. However, if you are able to do this successfully for straight 6 months, it becomes an habit and you will become financially responsible. Thirdly, setting funds aside can also be said to be proactive. It's a form of being proactive because, like I said, this is going to happen to you. Your form or shape is what I don't know, but surely you're going to have emergency needs of funds. So putting the funds aside consistently and consciously is an act of being proactive. Fourthly, it helps you avoid debts. I will say into the short story. I remember my days in the bank. I had friends who had HMO, which also helps to protect or prevent this kind of issues. Having to resign from job, and his wife had to go through cesarean operation. No more HMO there to help him, so he has to pay for it. Meaning that the only way he can do that, he has two options. Either he goes in and dip into his emergency fund account, or he comes and borrow money. I just told you he has lost his job. Who's he going to borrow money from? Who's going to trust him to borrow him money? So the only source of paying for his wife's cesarean operation was taking money from his emergency funds. So what am I saying? It also helps you avoid debts. The last but not the least is it reduces stress. People don't know, people don't accept, people don't realize that funds is part of the major reasons why we are stressed. If you are financially stable, you don't have stress. Because stress is part of thinking on how do I pay this bill. It's part of thinking, oh, I'm stuck. How am I going to get the funds to do this? That alone keeps you up late at night. And like I said, once you have emergency funds set aside, surely you will be fine. I give you this with so much confidence. My name is Oluwaseyi Aloba, and please like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube.